Hello, hello, and welcome to Photigy Q&A with me, with your host Alex Koloskov, Photigy School of Photography. How you doing, guys? How's everything? I see you start coming back to the Facebook group with your submissions. Glad to see it. So, the show must go on, right? Whatever happens, that's the life. Okay. How are you? Rafael? Richie? Whoa! Hello, guys. Glad to see you. Okay. Let's talk about, well, what you have been shooting. And tomorrow we'll talk about what you've been generating. And today we'll probably do some mix. You know, I was yesterday, a few days ago, probably not yesterday, I was reviewing one of the submissions for certification program with some beautiful shots from one of our best students, and I was running through the AI. It was just wow. It's such a great tool, you know, not for photography, but for visualization. Okay, anyway, let's see. Richie, you have this mascara type of thing, right? Yeah, thank you, Rafael. All pluses, so meaning that we good. And so you hot glue, right? What did you do? One second, yeah. So yeah, looks good. This looks good. Definitely looks good. What else? Not what else. What I can say? Let's start. Well, Richie, the way that you took photos, you know, of each this, it's not separate though. Usually people taking separate photos and then combine them. For you, it was one shot, right? Maybe combined, but you changed the lighting, but it looks really good, really good. Of course, there are like things that looks better, like for example, the middle one I like the best, the reflection, you know, this beautiful gradient. Yeah, I love it. The rest looks good too, but the gradient, I'm talking about this cap, you know, the hardest part to get, because on this shot, the challenging part is the glossy part, as usual. So this is where I'll be, well, where I'll be looking for. Hello, Thomas. Yeah, I didn't see you before. Welcome to our Q&A. So, yeah, glued. By the way, you glued hot glue gun? No, hot glue? No, or something else? Because hot glue is the best, I think, for this. It's super fast to do this. You know, you don't wait to cure, but you wait like 30 seconds. Anyway. This is the best. This is cool too, but you have those lines, you know, like where it's supposed to be dark. Same here, you have some lines. And I think, well, unfortunately, you didn't submit light and stop, right? For some reason, I don't know why. Look, the dark area on your reflection, you need to kind of take care of it the same way as for the bright one. So for the bright one, you have your diffuser, right? Then you have softbox behind it, and you do the gradient or whatever you wanted. And dark area, you usually just keep empty, so the studio is dark and it's like dark. But sometimes it's not working well because it has some reflections, or maybe there is some other reflector which is not really highlighted well, so it's not dark, it's gray or something. So what I see here is something like that. So what you can do, you can really use black cardboard or gray, like you can use 50% gray or even more, darker, whatever you want, to cover this area. So you have the diffuser, and then you have this great stuff that may cover partially your camera, for example, and yourself. That may work well. It will just do things that you're supposed to do later in Photoshop. So in Photoshop, you have to clean this, okay, those lines, and make them without these vertical lines. Well, in this case, it's almost horizontal. So more like a smooth. And it will benefit from some dark area as well. it will be just will be glossier. Okay. Yeah, glossy hard. Yeah. So this is why I like this the best. We have nice cutoff line. We have that gradient. You still have two lines, right? You have two lines on your dark reflection. Talking about, let me make sure that on the same page, you know. So I'm talking about this line. What? And there is one more line, right? Over here. This one. So there are two. Okay. It should be just, you know, some dark. No, not completely black, but dark. Okay. This is the only thing that, you know, technically, you know, I will point here, because the rest looks nice. I'm okay with this. It's a little bit kind of close to being overexposed here, this part at the bottom, but it's fine. It's nice. It's clean. I think that the way that you positioned it, nice as well. You have this artificial shadow and stuff behind it. Yeah, it works well. I think it's okay. Yeah, so it's like on the surface, top-down shot, even though it's kind of a little bit, kind of, something tells me that it's not top-down. Yeah. But it's, well, it actually is. Anyway, Richie, very good work. This is very good for your portfolio, you know. So, thank you. Let's move on. Ephraim. Okay, you're not planning to shoot particular day, but you say now it's window light projected. Okay, I thought this bottle of beer might look nice. Okay, keep it simple. So I used the light from the window. Okay. Okay. So let's see. You got this sharp light through the gap of your window, right? And you have that reflector, and you have some, well, it's not background, it's down, right? It's a table. And this is what we got. You know, there is something in it. There is something, but... Hello, Aurora. Glad to see you. How's your stable diffusion journey? We'll talk tomorrow. So, Ephraim, I mean, there is a room for this. I mean, that makes sense to shoot like this. However, few things that look not good to me. Very first one, maybe because I'm from the Soviet Union, I don't know. But the desk that you use, you know, your background, your table, is not for the beer, okay? It just, for me, this is like a desk, you know, like in school, you know, at least we had schools, or a desk where I used to, you know, do my homework when I was a kid. So for me, it doesn't really work with this, with a beer at all. Because bar table, let's say it's a bar table, or countertop table, it's different. It's not like this. I mean, the surface of wood, even if it's different. So it's better to be more like, you know, bar table. Again, this is, for me, this is school table. Okay, then I'm not sure about this particular opening. It's kind of cool. I mean, I'm talking about the bottom part. I would prefer to have this light line, you know, that light stream, come across the table without this cutoff line at the bottom, you know, just like go like this, and somewhere in the middle, not really in the middle, but somewhere, there is a bottle of beer on it with a shadow. This may look better, because this doesn't look, I mean, there is something in it. Okay, perfect, Aurora. Glad to know. And yeah, M2, glad to know that M2, they released M4 recently. Today I received email, you know, news, M4 chip. And it's really made for AI, you know, they have many stuff for AI built in, so it's good. Okay, back to Ephraim. So light, okay, table I would change. I would try to prop it, you know, the glass of beer, with beer next to it. And then it will be like nice composition, because it doesn't matter what kind of light you use, right? It's a matter of the result. And here result, like you started, you didn't finish. This is what feeling that I have. So lighting, it did for you almost everything, like, right? You just catch it, so it's natural light. So your task was, you know, to set up it the way that I would believe that, you know, this is, you know, cool beer, want to drink it and stuff. So glass, maybe a little bit sweating, maybe some, it's like lifestyle composition, since there is a really visible, like a sunlight. Okay, so this is what I would do. You did this, it's okay, you got experience, and I mean, it's nice. But what I was saying, that, you know, you can push yourself a little bit more, spend maybe 30, 40, maybe 1 hour more on this, and get something like a little bit more interesting. Okay? I always will be pushing. I will be always pushing you to do more. Thank you, friend. Okay. This one. Richie. Oh, we have many things from you. With I care. Okay, let's see I care. So yeah, this is what I would do too. It's really nice when you have this reflection catching. What is this? Is it something different? No, the same, right? Okay, and this is the results. Okay, so yeah, nice. Nice shot. I like it. Yeah. This glow that you got, it's really cool, and it really works well with the background. Background is the artificial, right? It's Photoshop. Is correct? So you cleaned everything, right? You have it nice done here and here. Yeah, make sure that, you know, you clean all this little thingy that may be visible on magnification. Yeah, well, Richie shouldn't Photoshop the lens. He could, but I've seen almost the same lens on the video, you know. This is the real situation, right? So yeah, that at the very end, the moment. This one, you see, very, very close to what we've seen on the image. Maybe he did enhance. The lens on the image, yeah, they look like really non-transparent. We almost, well, there is nothing to see behind it. This is not visible. So relatively strong reflection, right? Sometimes it's cool to see through the lens if it's not, if it's clear lens. I think this is clear. So it may be a little bit of, you know, kind of, it's not really misrepresentation, because when they sell the watch, I mean the glasses, they sell the, you know, the shape and colors, and it's clear. If people know that's clear, that's not a problem. But it's unusual that we don't see through it if it's clear. I'm talking about this part when we're supposed to see through the handle, or whatever you call it. Okay. So nice, Richie, good work. I don't think I have anything really to add to it. Okay, you clean it Photoshop a little bit, yeah. You remove this little thing. Why? Oh, so it's not, it's something else. I thought it's, you know, a piece of the glass, but there is no other one. Anyway. Good, Richie. Good work. Thank you. Oh, you know, let's run through this. I want to run it through AI, just to see what we'll do. I have this next watch we'll be talking about. I have run it for here, but it's not there yet. So Richie, meanwhile, I'll do a little bit of our stuff just to see how it will work. So, glasses, right? It wasn't good for this. On dark glowing background. Sparks and metal around, so there's bouquet. Just need to do something else because it's too bright. Let's use this one. I'll use it as a okay. So, meanwhile, okay, Rafael, we have update, right, with this cool image. Yeah, guys, I got crazy with this AI thing. I do so many stuff because, well, I have project this running. It just, day and night on this. It's crazy. But there is huge demand from, e-commerce and stuff on such images. Okay. What I can say, Rafael, this is very good. Really? Yeah. Wow. Huh. Clean and nice. That's just perfect. So yeah, first background, then reflector, strip box, spot. So lots of lights. Okay. So, Rafael, I don't think I have anything now to say, hey, do it better. I like everything. Yeah. It's super nice. It's clean. I like this composition better. Yeah, that's what I suggested. You did it, and I think it's very nice. Yeah. This, grip, we didn't see much, so it's kind of sticking. First thing you kind of guessing what it is, but I think it's completely normal. It's those pieces like same as in the back. So, yeah. That's perfect, really. It's simply perfect. Nice job, Rafael. Very well done. So what did you do? Huh? Watch plus glass, so there is something in it. And it's even... What? Why did this... okay. It's supposed to be animation even. This stuff is animation, so animation would work. Anyway, as the additional version of what you can do. Sometimes people shoot glasses when they touch, like that they standing on the table by, touching a little bit. Kind of cool. But anyway, yours is better. Yours is perfect. So, Rafael, thank you. Good job. I don't have anything to add. It's 10 out of 10. Okay. And now Dario, I already played with this a little bit. Okay. One light and small mirror. Okay. And Dario, what I can tell you, the watch looks better here. The metal, reflections, it looks really better. Few things that may not look so good. Few things that I would do different. That's crazy. I always jump in on the kind of critic first. But, well, this is my tough childhood, I guess. It wasn't tough. It was just a different way of teaching us in Soviet Union. Anyway, it's good. Again, it's good. But when you should watch, it shouldn't look down. It's like, you know, chin up, hey man. So it should be a little bit up. It's a good idea to, you know, to tilt it either way. It shouldn't be straight on the camera, and tilt left and right and up and down. But better to be up than down, because it's just not natural for us. In many cases, you know, if it looks down. It's same as facial expression, right? It's kind of, you want to see something bright and shiny and smiling, you know. So it's a little bit up. So I would turn it, make it up, okay? That's first thing. By the way, if you remove the reflection, you can probably kind of rotate it in Photoshop and play with it. Not sure how it's gonna work, but maybe. Maybe. And then the second thing that kind of look, actually it's not bad now, the bracelet, actually it is not bad. It's really kind of nice. It's just the way that, you know, it look down, it kind of turns me off. But what I would do, I would change this bright reflection on the wristband. I will dim it down. Look at this. I really like this. It shows that it's excuse me, that there is leather, and it's kind of it's nice leather, even though this part doesn't look super nice. I mean, but maybe that's okay. Whatever. It looks good. It just shouldn't take much of our attention, since this is just internal part. We have it here nicely done, you know, like, and if you rotate it, it's probably will be bottom looking like this, because it will be different positioning. But I would take away this just in Photoshop. I understand this is regular, I mean normal reflection, but this glossy kind of thing from leather internal, the black one, I would dim it down, so it will be, because you see it's now almost the same brightness as this part of the watch, so it gets washed away. It's supposed to be dimmed, it should be on background, and it's kind of not interfering with the watch, with the beauty of this watch. Okay, so this is what I would do. Rotation, I would make it darker, and well, basically that's it. Watch will look a little bit different if you rotate it, but you've done it well. The metal, nice. It's you see, kind of polished it a lot, but since you have dark reflection with sharp cut of lines like this, it shows, and it shows less glossy. I see it as a glossy, which is good. And by the way, if you rotate watch up, you will have more room to make nice reflections, because table won't be interfering with watch face. Right now, half of the table, well, half of the watch reflects table. Not, I mean, it's okay here. It's really kind of nice. But you better control that reflection. So if you need something bright, you can have no dark pieces. If you want some dark piece, you can place it. But if it will be showing up, you can all do it on your diffuser, bright and dark areas. Okay, so you control it. Also, maybe in addition, hello Shivum, yeah. So this reflection, the little one on the side, it's not big deal, but I would turn it down as well, not completely, just a little bit, you know, darker, maybe a little bit smaller. A little highlight, but it's a little bit too much. A little bit, you know. It's up to you, but I would prefer, you know, if I would be on your shoes. Hello, Alisa. That's okay. I'll do refresh if you have something for me new. Submit it. We have time, so we're all good. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Let's run this Gucci thing through this. You know, I'll be doing some little crazy stuff. I'm going to change. So we used your watch to get style for the Richie's glasses. Now it will be opposite. We'll use glasses, generated glasses image to get style for your watch. Okay. And watch. Let's see what it will do. And let's go back. Yeah. All is cool. Except it's maybe you'll have to, you know, take care about this area when you'll be turning it towards the up and towards the camera. But you will do it. I mean, it's not a problem. Talking about covering with diffusion material. Okay. So now we have Alisa. Let me refresh this window to make sure that I don't have. Okay, Aurora has something. So yeah, we have stuff to talk. Okay. Composite image F9. Okay. Small flashlight for smoke. Okay. So it's, yeah, mix of continuous light and strobe. Basically light painting plus something. It's actually a very nice technique, especially for this type of shots. It's beautiful. I mean, I think it's very creative to use, you know, flashlight in combo with strobes. So let's see, Alisa. Okay. So this is about T, right? Okay, this was for the flashlight. This is for smoke. Oh, so it's not really light painting that you used, because this is more like it just, you know, some fluid light for me. Okay. So, Alisa, what I would do, this is good, and let me try to formulate it. I'm thinking. So many things is good here, but the most for me sexiest part is the smoke plus this bowl cup with the tea, this amber tea. This, you know, on tea we usually enjoy not how leaves look like. It is, but the color of the drink actually, right? Actual drink, right? Sometimes we use clear cups to see it, or, you know, white, like this one, for example, clear. So it's really nice way to feature the product. And you did it, but because you have lots of whites on other side on the can, with all tea, with the tea, with the, this little plate or whatever, it's also white, and you have tons of light on it. It really drags my attention from the beauty. And by the way, the teapot, it's nice too. I mean, it's like that color. It's red. Okay, not red. You see, this it features it nicely. If I cut off this thing, you know, it will be really nice. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna do some crazy stuff. I'll try. But you have this really bright, and it pulls attention. And plus, when you with smoke, it's even darker here. So that the whole thing kind of looks good, because this, it has texture, it has everything. You know, the left side looks good too, kind of alone, but together, because, you know, it's something is too bright. Someone is too bright for someone. So what I would suggest, use that flashlight. It's supposed to be, I don't know what you have, but it's like a flashlight, the spotlight, right? So set up the exposure, so you'll have, it should be not 1/8 second. Change, I mean, turn off lights and the flashlight, low power mode or whatever. So you will have like 5 seconds exposure, or 3. And use that flashlight to create like a spots, you know, little, so you touch it a little bit, the label, like a cross, you know, oval, sort of. Then you touch So it's actually can be done in Photoshop, I think. Oh, let's try to do it in Photoshop. Let's try. I may have this beta AI Photoshop running somewhere. Where is it? Maybe it will work for me. We'll see. I'll try to do, dodge and burn, just to show you how it may look and show it for myself. 1 second. Lots of stuff open there, right? So, okay. So, let's play with it over here. By the way, yeah, I tested this Photoshop to generate background, same as we do. Yeah, sometimes it does well, but it's limited. It doesn't have, a reference image, and it doesn't have control net. I mean, it's just like, Anyway, yeah, I can adjust. Like I said, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I can adjust. Let's try do so. It should be burn, right? Burn tool. Why it's so slow? So somewhere like that, right? How new adjustment layer? How does it work? New adjustment layer, which we can turn off. I don't know. Anyway, so somewhere you make it dark. You make it way darker. Let me do this. Oh no, opposite, right? Yeah, so everything should be dark. Just touch it a little bit with your stuff. Okay, and this should be dark, and all this should be darker, way darker. So you only position on some of the features of this, okay? Some spots here and there, and you bring in to attention this beautiful color of this tea, okay? I'm really bad at Photoshop, guys. Don't look at what I do, but I try to illustrate what, So, what I meant. Okay, something like this. You do this type of like a light brush type of thing here and here. You can always do with spots, with spotlights. If you have several lights, or like a Goba screen with holes in it, you can do it. But if you do, with spotlight, it's fine. And then this will be coming better, looking better. And even if we change maybe to dodge, yeah, maybe we can make it brighter. Not sure though that brighter will work. Why it's not? So, well, maybe a little bit. Okay. So this what I would call a more balanced composition than this one, okay, because of brightness. With flashlight, you can use a tube made of aluminum top of flashlight. Yes, exactly, yes. Captain Happy, that's exactly what, yeah. I even, what I did, I remember I bought some lens out of Amazon. Some lens from, I think, that a machine that prints, do prints in Blackroom, used to be. Anyway, some small lens, it cost like $10 or whatever. So I bought it, and I did an extension tube on my flashlight and put that lens. It was a little one, like that one. I put it in front, and it was like really optical projector after that. So I can move my light in and out, and the tube that I made, lens is there, and it was perfectly made beam, with like focused sometimes. Well, depends on the distance. I can focus on something. So it was, and it cost me a flashlight plus tube was from some like a cardboard, not cardboard, but heavy paper actually, several layers. Yeah. If I open the box and show T instead of putting T in front, yeah, it will work. It will require you. Well, on this, I was thinking about angle. It will work, I think, with this angle as well. Make sure that it's enough T. Maybe there is like even more than sticking out, maybe a little bit. You can put some stuff underneath. Well, at least make it visible. Yeah, it will work. Yeah. I think it will be cool. And then you move the cup on the place of a T, and it will be like central composition. And maybe even, is it really for tea? it's a little strange. The thing, I mean the cup. It looks like for honey or something. Maybe like there is some nice teacups, clear, nice clear glass. But anyway, even with this, it will work. And your smoke, if you're talking about the whole story, your smoke, there is no thing that smoke should be doing here unless there is like a scent stick or how I call it, the candle or something like that. It could be steam, but steam, it doesn't look like steam at all. You can mimic steam sometimes, but okay, it's double glass. So yeah, cool. Then it's good. So with this, maybe it's kind of because of the teapot, and this is tea pure leaf. Is it like somehow Eastern culture related? Maybe because the tea came from there. So I think if you will add somewhere like a piece, not those big sticks, the sand sticks, but there are sometimes small pieces of wood, like cedar wood or whatever, that is made for the same, to light it up. So maybe if you add somewhere, and then it will be this smoke. This will be nice yoga calming, composition that many people will enjoy, because this is what, I see on advertisement on Facebook or whatever. Oh, you sit and you calm, you drink tea, and all will be good in your life. Actually, it is. You just need to think right way about it. Anyway, what I want to do? I want to do something here. I want to, by the way, look, this is why I love this tool. So from just this, right, we can just brainstorm how it may look. And look at this guy, this clever AI thing that sits on my machine there. What it did what I told you. First, it took away the brightness of that leather that you have. This brightness that I remember I was talking to you, right? It's too bright. It shouldn't be that bright, it should be dark. It made it less bright. So it fixed it for you. I don't know how it knows it. It's crazy. It also fixed. Not for you, but for manufacturer, the way that they're supposed to make the wristband, leather wristband. Look at this. This is better than this. Gucci shouldn't do like this. It should be like that, and it's not Gucci anymore. But I like the bouquet. The whole idea. This is probably the colors off because we used slightly riches glasses for the reference image. But you see, nice idea, right? So why I think this cool tool? You can brainstorm before. You shouldn't use it. You are a photographer. Then you go and shoot like this, right? So it's easy to change colors. I just change prompt, right? And that's it. Dark background, charcoal background. Anyway, and by the way, you may have even the animation going on. Not much. So what I was trying to do here, I want to clip off this thing, and we call it teapot and glass. Let's try. We'll see if it will work. If it can separate the stuff. Not sure, probably not, but teapot and how you call it, teacup, da? Right? And teacup made of glass. No, glass teacup, right? This is teacup or cup? How you name it? And no, not and. No, let's try. No, it separated only one thing. Okay. So it really works for one object. Okay, anyway. Ideal, to get two of them. Oh. Lots of fantasy. Anyway, don't look at this. It got lost. Because it didn't see, that's why it didn't see the teacup, and it tried to recreate it. It was in the prompt, but it wasn't extracted from the image, so it made it. So if it will be teapot, probably it will work better. I don't know. Okay, do we have anything else to talk about here? No. So Alisa, I hope it was useful for you. And try one without smoke. Like this, do replacement, make darker the can, and yeah, I think it will be really good, because this is the one of the sexiest part of the whole image. This teacup is you highlight it really well, and don't forget, don't put too much light on the table. It shouldn't be much light. It should be like I showed you, in darkness, right? So if you look on this or this, so yeah, I know which one you like better, but I like mine better. It's just a little bit more balanced and darker table. Okay. Рен, thank you. Спасибо, бусинка. Рад тебя видеть тоже. Очень. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to next one, if you have any. No? Zhenya is doing crazy stuff. Okay. We have two more. So Alisa, thank you. Let's move to more of glasses. Now I'm happy. Now I'm a happy guy. Rafael. That's good. Okay, yeah, okay. So it's good. It's funny how it works, I looking at this, and then, how I work, my critique, all this thing works. It's really not just thinking. What happens? I'm looking at this, and I try to analyze my feelings. I really have some immediate reaction, subconscious reaction, and I try to observe it. So here it's like, wow, nice colors, something cool, but then my eyes go down, and it's like, something is not right. Something is not right. Because the whole thing looks cool. Why? This white table shouldn't be here. I know, but really, there is no point. It just, like the previous glasses, they were suspended in the air, right? And they were quite happy there. Look at this. Imagine that it would be some table underneath. I told you it could be table, and actually did this ComfyUI thing did it for you. Oh man, what it did. So anyway, this was, so it did it, but it did differently, right? Not like you with that one. You see, this one more balanced because it has bright stuff on top, and the bottom is dark. There is some bright, but it's dark. It's almost same as top. This is why, it made it. It knows how to create nice product shots. And you here on this watch, you broke this rule. You just made, plain white, yellowish surface. The table. But so what I'm saying, it shouldn't be there. It's not need to be. It could be darker a little bit, maybe some yellow table with reflection, but yellow, not white. But I think without it will be even better. That should be just suspended in the air. Okay. Because colors, everything looks really nice here. Yeah, I like the way you did. These lenses, they just wow. Rotation, I would probably rotate them a little bit. Because look at this, there is tension point. This one, okay? It's almost, on the edge. Here it's fine. We don't see it, it's kind of, it covers it. Okay. So here we start seeing it a little bit. So maybe you need to rotate to show us more, or it should be strictly symmetrical thing where both things goes behind. It's not a big deal, not many people will notice it, but this is point of tension. It's almost touching the edge of two different pieces, and you control it. It's not, you can rotate and change it, right? So you better control it. This is, by the way, fine. I don't think it's an issue because, well, it's a little thing and it stucks all the way, and so I don't have that feeling, because here I have a feeling of tension. Here I don't have feeling. Okay. Let me see what is going on here. Yeah. So other than this, it's good. I don't have any suggestion for you how to improve lighting or something. That's really good. That's really good. Let me check what is going on here. What it did. So it went crazy. It's really like to do glasses now. Oh, this is why 0.6. Too much influence of this IP. Okay. So, Raphael, it's good, except one little detail. By the way, one kind of rule for you, not rule, but something that I noticed that I try to kind of use it as a rule. If I have darker than subject background, I rarely put bright table underneath that subject. Opposite, yeah, many times. Darker table, brighter background. Let's say black glossy table, dark background with a spot on it. Yeah, not a problem. But when it's bright background like this and white table, well, not bright, it's bright but darker, and white table, it's not good. Yes. Okay. Yes. Aurora, now time for your saga. So it didn't end, right? Your soap saga. Well, so what about my feelings? Aurora, what do you think? What do I feel? How do you think? Fun. Almost similar thing as for Raphael watch. The top part, I like it. But when my eyes goes down, there is something that kind of disturbing there, aesthetically disturbing. And I try to analyze what it is. Probably a relatively dark, how you call it? Well, my brain doesn't work. It's not towel. Sorry, it was long night. Towel is maybe too dark, or maybe too wet, or I need to try. Actually, yeah, I will try. With pleasure. The towel. It looks like, usually when I see towels, when it's like hotels or whatever, I'm talking about the pictures. It's like usually it's white, almost like snow white towel, and it makes it clean and nice and almost like fresh. And yours looks like it's wet. And I have a little bit of that feeling that somebody maybe used it just before and then, put it back into that roll. I'm kidding, but towel should be something nice and clean. I don't get this feeling from your image. So I'm not sure if it needs to be there at all, the towel, if it's like this. Or, maybe in this case, background could be a little bit brighter, or at least towel could be brighter. Okay, that's one thing. Because that whatever scrub thing that on other side, yeah, it's bright and nice, and I don't have any bad feelings about it. This yellow thing. And also avoid this positioning symmetrically two things that you cut in half, almost half. It looks a little bit strange on both sides. Half of that machalka, what is that, scrubbing thing, and half of the towel. Better to balance it, if something cut in half, let's put a little bit more of another thing out, so it shouldn't be symmetrical. In this case, because it's not symmetrical subjects. I mean, if it would be two towels, maybe, but it's not two towels, right? I use an older towel. Yeah, you shouldn't. Everything should be like treated as queen and kings, you know. So the top part is really nice because of the beautiful background. This gradient, the color gradient looks really good. The bubbles, nice. Some of them focus, some of them out of focus. Really nice bubbles. The soap on the soap form on the soap. Not really the best part of this part of the image, you know. It's not sexy, especially this one. This is actually not bad. It kind of covers, and it's almost like you do zoom and boom. This is how it is, the bottom one. The top one has this thing that kind of comes down, and I don't have good association. I have bad association with this type of look, okay? I'm not going to tell. It's maybe my craziness, but I don't have it. So with this, I'm completely normal. This is what I see on my soap if I use it. This is not. So I would kind of do with something. And actually, yeah, crop that's maybe a good idea. If you crop it, a little bit, like somewhere, but, you know, top is fine, leave top, just cut it like that. Yeah, that would be cool. And another thing that you can improve here, Aurora, possibly, it's okay like this. I'm thinking just, this is relatively dark. And it doesn't have any lights from behind, you know, edge lights, nothing, right? I remember how it was nice when you had some edge light on this soap. It started glowing because it's a little bit, you know, there is transparency, right, in it. Why you didn't use it this time? You know, some light, spotlight from behind, from the side, just hit it to make that nice edge, and it will be separation, and it will bring attention immediately to this, and probably will highlight a little bit of it. Or maybe somewhere on the side, maybe like even more highlight. Not much, but a little bit. You should try next time. The edge light is actually a great thing about, I mean, for any subject, almost for any subject. It makes it stand out more. Okay? Nice. You know, I'm going to build the workflow. Now I just have this, I think, brilliant idea, but we'll see. The workflow here, here we go, that will analyze your photo. ChatGPT will analyze and create a prompt to improve it. That's very interesting. So you don't do anything, you just put your image and it will try to make it better, more spectacular or something. ChatGPT is a clever thing. It's in the form. It knows a lot, and it can read images now. It can understand images. And everything. So yeah, tomorrow, guys, I'll show you. It will be fun. Maybe it won't work, but we'll see. Okay, so Aurora. I still have it set up, so I don't know, but I will not turn it on for critic. Okay. Okay, good. So if you have set up, you can try to shoot. You know, this stuff that I told you about lighting, it's okay without it. I mean, I think it's nice, but it may be big improvement if you would have it. Okay, and yeah, and try to do better job with the soap form, if you can. Actually, it can be less than this. I don't think it should be that much. But maybe it's a matter of choices. But I just don't like this, you know, coming like that. That's me. Okay. Yeah. You have lots of soft light there. So, Aurora, remember, we need to have a little bit sharp. You know, like you're nice and soft with anyone, but you should have this little sharp thing in your character. And here it's the same here. You show it a little bit. And it will be just right. Okay? Cool, guys. We got our 1 hour. And we even play with this a little bit. It knows how to shoot T for sure. Wow. So, thank you for joining me today. I'm really glad to see you guys. Бусинка, тебя вообще рад видеть. Очень. And some of you will see you tomorrow, right, on our webinar for Midjourney, Stable Diffusion. And the rest of you guys, I'll see you next Thursday. Submit your images on our group. Okay, if you not there yet, but if you bought any product, you should join. So you just search for Photigy Premium, or just URL, or just a link on your membership area. So join this group. This is where I'm picking up images to critique every Thursday 1 p.m. Pacific time. Alrighty, perfect. So have a good rest of your day, rest of your week, and beautiful weekend. Alrighty, hugs guys, bye, see you next week.